Ever wondered how long different storage methods can actually preserve your precious data? Remember magnetic tape? Those cassettes and reels were the workhorses of early data storage. Depending on storage conditions, magnetic tapes typically last 10 to 30 years before degradation becomes a serious problem. Heat, humidity, and magnetic fields are their worst enemies. Floppy disks, those iconic symbols of 80s and 90s computing, have a surprisingly short lifespan of just 3 to 5 years under typical conditions. However, some sources suggest they may last up to 10 to 20 years, but the actual lifespan varies greatly for each individual floppy. Their magnetic coating deteriorates over time, and the flexible disk material is vulnerable to physical damage. Optical media marked a significant improvement. CDs and DVDs can last anywhere from 5 to 10 years for recordable disc and up to 20 to 100 years for commercially pressed disc, but they aren't immune to problems. Scratches, exposure to light, and low-quality materials can drastically reduce their lifespan. Hard disk drives, or HDDs, have massive storage capacity but aren't great for long-term preservation. Most have a functional lifespan of 3 to 5 years of active use. They contain moving parts that will eventually fail, and their magnetic platters can lose data integrity over time. Solid-state drives, or SSDs, eliminate moving parts, but ironically don't necessarily last longer than HDDs. Most consumer SSDs are rated for 5 to 10 years under normal use, though their lifespan is measured in read and write cycles rather than years. They excel in speed but aren't ideal for archival purposes. Flash drives and SD cards are convenient but surprisingly fragile for long-term storage. Most have a lifespan of 5 to 10 years and limited write cycles somewhere between 10,000 to 100,000, and their small size makes them easy to lose, and their controllers can fail even if the memory cells are intact. Cloud storage has revolutionized how we think about data preservation. While the physical media still faces the same limitations, the automatic migration to new hardware and redundancy across multiple systems means your data could theoretically last indefinitely, but only as long as the company providing the service exists. For true long-term archiving, some fascinating options are emerging. DNA storage can potentially preserve data for thousands of years, and quartz glass storage has been demonstrated to withstand extreme conditions for potentially millions of years or longer. We're still a long way from these options being commercially available though, so for now, cloud storage is your best bet for long-term storage.